everyone, it's Gillian, and today's video is going to be so much fun because I'm doing an extreme slime makeover, and I love doing slime makeovers so much. I love taking an old and ugly slime and creating something new and beautiful. I chose a slime that is over a year and a half old, and it's this one that I picked up from CUPCAKE slime. Now this slime was very melted, and as you can see it is a brownish grey color. It also has a separated layer at the bottom of the slime and some little charms floating around. So the first thing I needed to do was to pour it all into a bowl to see what I'm working with. Now this slime was originally a blueberry yogurt inspired slime, so there's a very strong fruity blueberry scent. But at this point I was so excited to see the texture of the slime. So not only was it really melted, but it was such a glossy, smooth base. So the first thing I needed to do was pick out all the little charms, and then I just mixed it together to make sure that everything was the same consistency. Now the thing about this slime was the color. It was definitely a very interesting base, but I was hoping that I would be able to work with it. So I first added some lotion and mixed it all together, and then I decided that I wanted to make a few different textures of slime, so I separated a bit of the slime and set that aside. Now I decided to stay within the fruit family of scents, so I added some passion fruit scent. I originally wanted to add a blueberry scent that I had, but it smelled like medicine and I was not going to add that and then ruin my slime, so I added passion fruit, and then I added this stardust themed scent. Doesn't smell like stars, but it did smell a little bit fruity, so I also added some of that. Next I added some conditioner to thicken it up just a bit, and also a little bit of sifted cornstarch. When adding cornstarch to slime, I really make sure to take my time with mixing it in. At the start there's always a few lumps and bumps, but the more I mix it, the more it all combines and it ends up super smooth. Next, it was time to try and create a beautiful purple. So I did not know how this was going to go, and as you can see I added way too much blue here. I then added pink and red and then added more purple till I got that really pretty grape purple. This actually took a lot longer than what I'm showing, but you guys know how I am when I make my slime colors. I always change my mind so many times. Next I added a large pump of shaving foam, and this is going to give it volume and make it extra fluffy. Then it was time to go in with activator, and I added a small amount of activator at a time because I wasn't sure how this slime would reactivate, but it actually came together perfectly. It ended up creating the fluffiest slime, and it was so clicky and had a slight gloss to it, and I was actually really happy with the end texture of this first slime. I decided to split this slime and create a new texture of slime with half of it, so I took some soft Daiso clay and mixed it in, and it lightened the color, which would be perfect for my end slime swirl, and it also created a beautiful soft butter slime. We can now move on to the other slime, which I set aside at the beginning. So I first added a little bit of baby oil and mixed this in, and I wanted this slime to be very glossy and have a beautiful pearlescent finish. I then went in with that same passion fruit scent and mixed this in, and as you can see this is only a small amount of slime, but that's perfect because I'm only going to be using this for a drip around the top of my slime container. I really wanted to use my pigments to color this slime, and I wasn't sure how it was going to go because it isn't a clear glue based slime, so it was definitely going to take quite a lot of pigment to get that pearlescent finish, but I just kept adding different pigments until I ended up with a really beautiful duochrome-ish purple, and I was actually really happy with the final color. It did take a lot of pigment, but I couldn't have been happier with the end result. Then I just went in with a little bit of activator and started reactivating this slime, and it created a beautiful grape purple slime, which is very clicky, and when the light would hit this slime, it was so beautiful, and I was so happy with the final result of this slime, and it was going to be perfect for my slime drip. Now it's time to take all the finished slimes and combine them together to make my final slime creation. Taking the two slimes that I created first, I'm going to swirl them together, and I'm so happy with how these look in the container. Then taking the purple pigment slime, I'm going to drip this around the top of the container and add some iridescent flakes. Then I'm going to take some of that purple butter slime and a little bit of Crayola Model Magic and swirl them together to top off this slime. Then taking some sprinkles that inspired this slime, they are a beautiful mix of purple sprinkles and some little grape Fimo pieces. I'm going to sprinkle these on top and then finish it off with a grape charm. This is the before slime, very old and an interesting grey colour, and this is the after. So it is a beautiful grape swirl inspired slime. I love the combination of the different shades of purple, and I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. I hope you all enjoyed today's extreme slime makeover. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the final slime. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!